Sophia Amoruso was born in San Diego, California, in 1984. After being diagnosed with depression and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) in her adolescence, she dropped out of school and began homeschooling to help cope with these issues. At age 22, while working as a security guard at San Francisco's Academy of Art University, Amoruso opened an online eBay store, which she called Nasty Gal Vintage. Amoruso would buy items at a yard sale and other sources and sell them on eBay. In 2006, her eBay store, Nasty Gal Vintage, blew up in a way Amoruso didn't think possible, and 2 years later, he started his website, running an incorporated company that generated millions of dollars in annual revenue. What if Sophia Amoruso didn't start by selling junk on eBay? You see, Martin Luther King Jr. said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl." The problem with most young people in our world today is that everyone thinks that they need $100,000 as capital to start some business. Everyone thinks they need some great idea. Everyone thinks they need a better economy or some other ideal situation before they get started, while in the real sense of life, it's people like Sophia Amoruso who get started with whatever they have that end up becoming successful. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. In the year 1938, Byung-Chul Lee started a business named Samsung in Daegu, Korea. The business started as a food exporter in Korea and shipped items like dried fish and flour to China. Today, that same business is a multinational $326 billion electronics construction and shipbuilding company. Companies like Samsung didn't become successful because someone got all the resources they needed when starting. Most successful businesses you see today were built by people who start pursuing their dreams with whatever they have. If you can fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Stop thinking about that dream. Stop making unending plans. Stop procrastinating and waiting for the right time, because time will never be right for you to do anything. If you can fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. In my over 1 decade of experience as an entrepreneur, I've seen this scenario playing out again and again. I would have an idea for a particular business, and immediately everything would seem too complex or difficult. Then I'll encourage myself to take the first step. Then I'll make some mistakes and sometimes fail. But I'll learn something from those mistakes and feel like I can act smarter if I try again. Sometimes I might read a book or speak with a friend. Then I'll try again. Depending on what you were trying to achieve and what resources you lack. What I've learned about the journey of life is that things get easier when we consistently tackle them. If you think you lack the knowledge to achieve your dream, by walking towards that dream and learning every day, you'll wake up one day and see that you've known more than most people. If you think you lack the money to pursue your dream, then break that dream into sections and think about how you can get started in some little ways. Then you might figure out how to use fewer resources, discover an idea that can make you do without much, or even meet someone on your way who believes in your dream and is willing to support it. In any case, actions have a way of making the impossible possible. That's why Wolfgang Goethe said, "Whatever you think you can do or believe you can do, begin it." Action has magic, grace, and power in it. Action has magic in it. Taking little actions towards your dreams eventually leads you to great success. Action has grace and power in it. People who dare to step out eventually break out and break through. If Sophia Amoruso had not been courageous enough to start selling junk on eBay, she wouldn't have ended up with $1 million company. If Byung-Chul Lee had not been courageous enough to start selling dried fish, there would not have been a multi-billion-dollar Samsung empire today. The secret to all progress, success, and wealth creation is to start with whatever you have, wherever you are, as early as you can. If you can crawl or walk because you're waiting for the resources to run or fly, then you can't succeed in life. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Thanks for watching. My name is Steve Courage. I'm a Nigerian entrepreneur, and you can join my channel right here on the screen or at the description below. I love you.